Hello everyone and welcome back to Gotham City Chronicles. Today we are back at Joker's Funhouse for Come One, Come All is the name of the mission from one of the bonus content for Season 1. As you can see though, the map has been changed. The modular nature of the attractions have been moved. The Hall of Mirrors was there last time, now it's smack dab in the centre with just a roof on either side. We've got bumper cars in the top right, and we've got a ball pit and death rollers in the top left there, and a deck of cards which is important to the mission. So Joker is running this attraction, or all the attractions here. They're designed to kill people, so Batman and Catwoman have teamed up once again to try and take him down. And it is the Mr. Joe Joker who's hanging out in the Hall of Mirrors again. So we've got some bonus icons to cover. The black zeros, of which there are 5. There's 2, 3, 4, 5. Batman and Catwoman want to get to those. They want to do a complex manipulation of 6, and if they pass it, they place a bomb on the attraction, and they win if they place 4 bombs. So 4 out of the 5 need to be dealt with before the end of Hero Turn 7. That's the other end game condition. Now the white number 1s, of which there's 1 on each of the rides, so there, and that's it. If it's flipped to 1, it means the ride is switched on, and their special rules apply, like for instance the Hall of Mirrors. Essentially you're isolated, you can't attack, etc. The bumper cars try and kill you, so it's like, I think it's dangerous terrain level 2, and the death rollers put you into the ball pit, which makes special things happen that we'll cover. When it comes to the start of a villain's turn, they flip and the attractions are switched off. Now they can be turned on by spending the special event token, the warning symbol on the river, or when it rolls around to the next villain's turn, they switch on again automatically. So essentially the heroes get a turn of the attractions trying to kill them, a turn with them off, a turn with them on, etc, etc. But again, the warning tile can be used to turn a attraction on and put it out of sequence with the others. So that's it, that covers the setup I think. Heroes get first turn, they get no energy starting in their fatigue zone, they get everything to play with. This Batman has the demolition skill, but he's only using orange dice for manipulations, which isn't great. He's taking batarangs, his enhanced bat armor for physical defense, and the compact master key. Wait, why is he taking a compact master key? Is that sitting there from last time? Or do you need the lockpick for something? You know, I don't think he should have that. I'm going to swap that for something. I'm pretty sure that's sitting there from the last time. And then Catwoman, she's got a set amount of gear you have to bring. You have to have her claws, and you have to have her with a med kit, which does also weigh her down by 1. The claws don't have any weight, but she needs to be weight 3 before her movement isn't hindered, so it's fine. So yeah, I'll quickly pick out something else for Batman, because he shouldn't have that. It's manipulation with demolition skill to place the bombs. It's got nothing to do with lockpicking. I think I just forgot that was there from the last time. And we'll get started and we'll cover the ball pit stuff when it happens, because it will happen. Alright, Batman will instead be taking an electric... Is that in focus? That is not in focus. Come on now, camera. There's too much in the background. Electric batarang. It also weighs 1. It's a red and a yellow die on ranged attack. It's a one-time use, but it also does 2 true damage via electricity, assuming you beat the target's defense. So that's for Mr. Joe, because he's got good armor. So we are going to move into Hero Turn 1 and get things started. I already know what I want to do. We're going to probably go between Batman and Catwoman a little bit. Batman's going to use his free movement to go 1, 2, and he's going to... Oops, sorry Mr. Joe. He's going to punch this gentleman here because he has body armor which protects him against ranged attacks, but not Batman punches. So we're going to immediately spend... Also, there was no energy to come across because they start with their full energy. And do 2 red dice into him. So that is 3. Martial arts brings it to 4. Their base physical armor is 2. So that's essentially 2 damage rather, which can be blocked. And it will be attempted. It will. We'll start by being annoying right from the get-go. It did not, and no reroll is going to be used for that. So he is gone. For most of the henchmen on this map, I think there's 2 or 3 of each. Again, because it's a smaller mission, there's only 2 heroes. So that's all Batman's going to do for now. He is going to do more, but that's for now. Because then Catwoman can use her 3 movement to go 1, 2, 3. Now this room is switched on, so it's going to do something at the end of the turn. But that's at the end of a turn, I think. Maybe I should double check. I'll double check at the end of a turn to make sure I'm doing this right. But first, she is going to try and plant a bomb. And she's going to go all in. 4 red dice to make it happen, because I'm sick of these rolls being bad. She needs... Well, it would be a complex of 6, but she has demolitionist, so it's technically 5. Which is just as well, because that's exactly what she got. So we're going to take 1 little bomb mini. Take away that. That bomb is planted. They are 1/4. Just put that to one side actually. 1/4 towards winning. Let me double check right now if she then gets expelled from the room. Alright, the effect of the death rollers triggers at either the end of the hero phase or the end of the villain phase. So if she's still there at the end of the hero turn, something will happen. If a villain was there at the end of the villain turn, it happens to them as well. And because it's kind of fun, I think we're going to let it happen. She could technically spend some cubes of movement to get out of there, but I'm okay with it. So we're going to go back to Batman. He could do one physical, but that's not really that great. There's a gun guy next to him, and they're super cheap on the track. Okay, he's going to have to take out the gun guy on his left because they've got an easy free turn coming up. So 2 into range, so that's 2 orange plus the yellow rerollable from having batarangs equipped. Not great, their yellow is rerollable. Still not great. He'll spend 2 on rerolls. Try again. Still not great. Do they only have 1 armor? They do only have 1 armor, so 1 damage did get through, which is enough to kill him. Unless a 1 is rolled. Oh, okay, well at least it's not just the heroes rolling badly, he's done. Does he want to do anything else with his turn? No, I believe he will wait, because the next turn, the next hero turn, the Hall of Mirrors isn't active, so he could get in there and beat Mr. Joe up. So yeah, I think he wants to wait. Yeah, and Catwoman's going to wait as well. So what happens at the end of the turn, we're going to say it's the end of the hero turn, so we'll put energy into fatigue, etc, etc. But because Catwoman ended her turn in the Death Roller's room and the Death Roller room is switched on, she is expelled from it into the ball pit where this guard is, or this goon is just playing in the ball pit. This deck is pre-constructed with set cards. It's shuffled. I've shuffled it before the game started. You draw the top one, and depending on what it is, different things happen. Oh no, it's a wolf trap. She fell in a, why is it called wolf trap and not bear trap? She fell in a bear trap in the ball pit. She takes 2 yellow dice of true damage, because it's the equivalent of dangerous terrain level 2. She took 1 damage. Not too shabby. Could definitely have been worse. There is some good stuff in that deck. It's not just all wolf traps. I think half of it is wolf traps. And that just gets discarded now as well as we move into villain turn 1. So we are moving into villain turn 1, however the attractions have to switch off. Joker is not known for his mechanical skills, so Death Roller's off and the bumper cars are off. And that's it. So then we can come over and do their turn proper. They get back all 5 energy, although there's only 4 to spend. And Harley's gun gang are going to be the first activation because they're super cheap. And one of them has clear line of sight of Batman, so... Actually, he will move first because he's going to make it harder to get into the bumper cars. She's going to shoot at Batman. One of them's down. And this one over here, they've got movement of 2. Where could he move? He's guarding a place that a bomb is needed. He might just stay there. No, he's going to move on to the bomb to make it harder to actually defuse. It's very awkward having all these minis where I usually keep the dice. Anyway, one of them is taking a shot at Batman. It's 3 white dice. Maximum possible damage here of 6. That'd be a goose egg. A big old 0. So no, nothing from Harley's gang members. They look like Two-Face gang, but whatever. The other activation this turn, and let's see, Mr. Joe could activate and leave the Hall of Mirrors while it's switched off. He could attack Batman. Yeah, he could. He could attack Batman. Why not? Let's have a supervillain instead of a henchman do something for once in one of these games, because it's usually not cost effective to make the villains do anything other than just stand in an annoying place. So Mr. Joe can either do a double orange or 2 double whites. He's got misfortune, he's got leadership, and he's got sneak attack. Do the single double orange, I guess. Sorry, has to move first. He's going after the love of his life, Batman. Ooh, he did well. Oops. That is 4 damage. It was a 2 before I moved it. So that is 2 damage on the Batman. Sorry, 4 damage. And he's got an automatic orange defense die. He'll spend 1. So he gets 2 orange essentially. And wow, he actually blocked 4. I forgot he also had 1 automatic defense because of his strengthened armor. So yeah, Batman actually just took... What is he using? Is it a hammer or a crowbar? It's a hammer. He just took hammer blows to the chest and didn't care. So that's 2 activations for the villain. So the attractions do not turn on until it rolls around again to the start of the next villain turn. So they're staying off as we go into Hero. That glare is quite bright, isn't it? Hero turn 2. So for Hero turn 2, both Catwoman and Batman are staying active, so they both get 2 energy back, or does this Batman get 3? No, it said 2. Also, that should be there, my bad. Now, this is the perfect turn to get the Hall of Mirrors done, because the Hall of Mirrors is very, very annoying. But Joker is in the way. Okay. Do we go all in on the electric batarang? I brought it to kill Joker. Yeah, let's almost pulled from the wrong place there. Let's try and get Joker with the 1-use electric batarang. So, 3 orange by default for his ranged. The electric batarang adds a yellow and a red, and will do 2 true damage to him. Joker has 2 armor and he can force 1 reroll. So, he's obviously going to force the reroll on the good result. It got 1 less. Is Batman going to pay for anything? No, because he's going to punch you afterwards, because this isn't going to get the job done. So that's 4 down to 2 damage to Joker, and he will try and defend with just 1 die. 2 damage. He blocked it, he took nothing. Okay. That is the electric batarang gone for the game. Batman will now punch Joker 3 times. Joker forces a reroll. Okay. 1 damage all said and done because the 2 comes off for his armor, but Mark Schwartz adds 1. That is 1 damage. Joker's going to take the 1 damage. He goes down to 4 HP remaining. And is laughing, just laughing. So Catwoman, she wants to get to the Hall of Mirrors. So that would be 1, 2, 3, but... Oh wait, she has elusive, right? She has elusive level 2, she doesn't care about any of them. Okay, good. 1, 2, 3, she's in the Hall of Mirrors, it all counts as 1 room. She's going to try and plant a bomb. And just, yes, again, she has elusive level 2, so she can ignore up to 2 threat in each tile. So she avoids all of them, because they're all just 1 each, and they're all in different tiles. So, she's going all in on planting a bomb again. That's 4 red dice. Needing a 5. Remember the attraction is off, so it doesn't cause any problems. Ugh, oh dear. Well, that brings her up to 4 in total, so she needs to use rerolls. That's good enough. Okay, this is gone. A bomb has been planted, and that is 2 bombs. It does mean that she and Batman are going to have to rest next turn, because Batman has used up all his energy. Literally all of it. And she has 2 left to play with. So that is going to be the end of Hero turn 2. We're going to move into Villain turn 2. And that does mean... Although that actually protects Catwoman now that the Hall of Mirrors has remembered how to reflect as mirrors. All these rides are back on. And we're ready to move on. So as we move into the Villain's second turn, just a reminder, the electric batarang's true damage from being electric did not get through because the electric batarang did not penetrate Joker's defense. So that is all over there. And we do have the warning tile, which could fiddle with an objective. Although I must be doing the timing wrong, because why would one of the reinforcements be to toggle a ride? Oh, you toggle it back off on your turn, so when it rolls around to your next one ride stays on. I think. I hope I'm doing the wording is not clear, as with most things involving this game. So, we don't really need those thugs to activate. Yeah, let's get these Joker gang thugs activated. Because the one in the ball pit is just kind of playing with the ball pit. He isn't particularly required to be there. So he can move 3. He might as well go punch Batman. So we'll handle that in a second. This one over here will go 1, 2 and guard the exit to the Hall of Mirrors to stop Catwoman getting out easily. Although there is an exit there as well, I just realised. And is there a third one? I thought there was a third one. Oh, there is, there he is. He just came out the ghost ride. In fact, he can block this exit. So only one of them is attacking. 2 rerollable white dice on Batman. 2 damage. He's just going to take that on his base because it's actually down to 1 damage because of his 1 automatic armor. He took 1 damage. Not too bad. Put those dice away. Now, does Joker want to toggle a ride? I don't think so. We'll go with the brutes. Just cheap and cheerful for 1. Leaves him 5 to play with potentially for defense. I don't know if the brutes are going to get any attacks in though. Well, he could. Yeah, he could. It's going to make it very... Actually, yeah, let's do that. That's annoying. So he's going to go punch Batman, creating a very awkward area for, like, no matter which exit Catwoman wants to leave the Hall of Mirrors in, it's going to be a problem. And this guy down here, he can guard this exit to the Hall of Mirrors. So only one of them is punching. 2 white, 1 yellow. No rerolls. Doesn't need them. Got 4 down to 3 because of Batman's automatic armor. And he can't spend anything, so it's straight to... He took 1. That could have been a lot worse. So 2 damage on Batman. With that, the turn is complete. We move into hero turn 3, which is going to be really, really quick. So for the hero turn, both heroes are going to rest, and on the villain turn, definitely should have toggled a ride so that it's back on next time around. But oh well. So Catwoman is going to rest, generate 5 energy. 3, 4, 5. And Batman is going to generate 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is their turn. There's nothing else to be done. We're immediately moving into the villain turn 3. Halfway through the game essentially. And all the rides toggle. There we are. Let's see what the villains do this time. So Joker gets all this energy back, and he's going to activate the warning tile and do the forced feed, which is the special role for the mission. 3 reinforcement points, which sadly, no, sorry, 2 reinforcement points. So it's only enough to get back either just him or just the Harley's gang member. He's better. He's 2. They're 1. So he's coming back in. But the other thing is, 1 ride may be toggled, and the bumper cars are going back on to make it harder to get in there to plant a bomb. So that's now out of sync with the other rides. And as far as reinforcement points, as far as I'm aware, this whole tile here counts as the ghost train, because I can't imagine it expects you to jump onto the roof to plant a bomb. I think. I don't know, it's not clear on the map. There is also the bumper car that Gordon came out of last time. I don't know if that counts as the ghost train, like this section here, but why would the icon be told to be put here if that was the case? So I'm going to treat it as this bit here, because I can't imagine it's the roof, because why would you put it on the roof? But either way, he's going to guard that, so it makes it harder to plant a bomb in that particular square. As for the other action for the turn, ideally we just want someone who can smack one of the characters. He could take another shot at Batman. Yeah, okay, I guess. I don't see anything better to do. Batman's kind of stuck where he is. It's going to be very difficult for him to get out. He's just going to take a pot shot. He's not even going to move because he's blocking the ride. He's shooting at Batman. 3 white dice. Nope. Okay, fair enough. Very quick, if nothing else. That is going to be it. We move into hero, turn 4 of 6. So both heroes, as they've run out of time, are going active. So Catwoman gets 2. Batman gets 2. And Batman is well and truly stuck. Now Catwoman has elusive level 2, so she can clear it out of here easily and just go 1, 2. She has 3 free movement. She ignores 2, so she can just walk straight there. She needs to take this guy out to be able to plant a bomb without trouble. So, not taking any risks. Well, she can go max 5. Claws give her an extra yellow. Let's do 3 yellow. Those are re-rollable, but there's 1 yellow dice included for the claws that is not. We'll do that one separately. Oof. Okay, and then the one for the claws that isn't re-rollable. So she does have martial artist, which I always forget about. So that's 4. Back down to 3. Sorry, back down to 2 rather, because he has 2 armor. That will be defended against because he is stopping a bomb. Nope. That will be a re-deaded henchman. And with that, Catwoman is going to try and plant a bomb. Now, for the record, if I am wrong and you do need to climb up onto the roof, let's see here. If 4 was used, that would still leave her 2, plus she has parkour level 3. So that still would have been enough to get on this roof if indeed you were supposed to. Just for the record. Unless, of course, she's about to need to spend anything on rerolls. Ooh, that's a really, really good roll. That's more like it. It's just grab an old bomb, because that ghost train is explodinating. So that means one more bomb, either in the bumper cars or the Ferris wheel, down here, and the heroes win. And they have 2 turns to do it in, and Catwoman's got 2 energy left. So that's it for her. She's done. So she's not doing anything. We'll just do that immediately right now. The Batman. He's well and truly stuck, because he is not elusive. What do you do with him? I don't think pushing through that makes the most sense. I think backing off and running down here is your best bet. There's a lot more henchmen over here who could move over there, of course. I mean, let's count it up. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would be 8 movement required, which he can't even get to, because the most he can get to is 6. So that isn't possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Paying his full movement could get him to there, which isn't great. Oh, that is tricky, because I don't think Catwoman's going to be able to do much. If she rests next turn, and then on the final turn she could go 1, 2, 3. She could get the bumper cars, actually. But she's going to get shot at or beaten next turn. Oh, this is very tricky. Going after Joker and finishing him off, I feel, is a trap. I don't think it's worth it. What I think he should maybe do is, like, he can't throw batarangs because their menace would make it very difficult to land a hit. He should maybe just try and take them out, and then use his movement to get into the next tower to help defend it. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go 3 into the brute, because he has more armor, and we're doing a good hit here, and he can get a combo strike on the weaker one. So that is 4, 5 with martial artist, back down to 3. Is that worth spending on? Yes, I think it is. No, wait, no, we would need 2. No, he is gone. That's not worth spending on at all. So thanks to combo, he gets 1 red dice on another adjacent enemy, so he's going to go after the Joker gang member, because he's only got 1 armor. And he does indeed hit him for 3, back down to 2. That could be defended against. So that one is going to get defended against. Looking for 2. He got it. He lived. That's a problem. Okay. So now, his free movement covers the cost of leaving the square with the 2 enemies on him. So he's going to spend 2 more on movement. So he's just going to go 1, 2. That would be 3, 4, 5, or 6 if you include him, which I don't think you do. Oh, it would be 5. Right, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, it would be 5. He gets 2 for free. He spent 3. He's going to stand there, and how cheap are they on the track? They're expensive. That's fine. He's just going to guard there to try and make it easier for Catwoman to get in. That's going to be it for his turn. And we're going to move into villain turn 4, which means the attractions alternate. So the Hall of Mirrors is back on. Death Rollers are back on. Bumper Car is off. We'll see what happens. Alright, so we have 5 energy coming back across. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to leave 1 energy over there. The Crowbar Thugs, hired goons, are going to activate. They haven't done anything yet, other than get in the way of things. They move 3. So this one is just going to move and punch or club Batman with his crowbar. This one is going to do the same to Catwoman. This one down here is going to go 1, 2, 3. He's not going to get close enough to matter, but whatever. So anyway, 2 yellow rerollables on Catwoman. That's good enough, I think. We'll take the 3 on Catwoman. She'll not. She can't take the 3 damage. No, she's going to try and... She'll spend 1 on defense. She blocked 1. She took 2. Not great. Then the one hitting Batman. Rerollable. 1 damage, which he blocks with his strengthened bat armor. So it did nothing. But Catwoman now has very little energy to play with. And then the other activation for the turn. Oh, let's be annoying. 2 energy, Mr. Joe. He is going to do basically what he did last time. He's just going to move into this square, guarding the bumper cars, and he's smacking Batman with his 1-time double orange. Only 1 damage, which is blocked automatically, so actually he did nothing. A quick turn, but the point is there's only 1 way into the bumper cars. And yes, Batman counters 1 menace, but there's still a lot more. So it's going into hero turn 5, their second last turn. Okay, as far as I can tell, we've got to do resting for both. And then the strat for the last turn is Batman tries to clear the way for Catwoman as best as he's able with all of his power. I don't see any other way to make this a victory. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, they will probably both have to waste some energy on defense, but I don't see another way to do this. So we're going to immediately move into what is the final turn for the villains, because only the heroes get a turn 6. That means that the bumper cars are also on, which means 2 yellow dice of true damage when you get in there, because it counts as dangerous terrain level 2, because the bumper cars are smashing it. Well, like you can see there, they've splatted some people before. So let's see what the villains do with their final turn. So we have all 5 energy back, everything to play with, and the first activation is going to be Joker's Gang for 2. And they're going to do what they can to just be as irritating as possible with their very presence. So he's going to move and hit Catwoman. He's going to move and hit Catwoman. He's going to move and hit Batman. They're being very, very effective, and they're 2 rerollable white dice. First one on Catwoman. Nothing. Rerollable. Nothing. Second one on Catwoman. Rerollable. 2 damage. 2 damage. She's going to try and block it. She blocked none of it. 2 damage goes through. The one hitting Batman. Rerollable. Rerollable. Nothing. Good. Good. We're in with a chance. It's going to be just a chance, though. Just a chance. And final activations for the villains. I don't really see anything. You know, to be extra annoying, it might be worth just saving all that energy for defense and rerolls. Yeah, I think so. Maybe a pistol shot, but Catwoman's got extra range defense. She's got 1 automatic range defense. Yeah, I think he's just going to bank. The villain is banking to spend on rerolls and such, and we're going to move into the final hero turn with everything to play for. Alright, it all comes down to this. Everything to play for. 2 energy. 2 energy. But who goes first? Batman's job is just clean house. The problem is he only has 3 attacks to play with. Although I guess he could throw a point blank batarang as well. He's got combo strike. Alright, well, he's got to do it. So that's 3 into... Do they all have 1 armor? 1 armor... 1 armor... They all have 1 armor. Okay, it doesn't matter then. The clown gang member. So that is 4 with martial artist, back down to 3. 3 would require 2 rerolls to save, so that one is going to be allowed through. And then he gets combo strike, so it's a free 1 red die against the next 1 armor guy. It's 2, back down to 1. And that'll be defended with an orange. And it was defended. Now I don't remember offhand if you're throwing a ranged attack point blank if the enemy menace still applies. I think it does, so we're going to count it as such. He's throwing it point blank, batarang, at one of the 1 health thugs. So that means 2 automatic defense successes on top of his armor. So that is 4, back down to 2, back down to 1. If indeed the menace counts like that. If it doesn't, then this is wrong. Just needs to block 1. Didn't. So that is a hint. Oh, could reroll. Buy reroll. Still didn't. Didn't matter for Changeman, they're both not doing anything. Batman has nothing left. I mean, he could technically walk into the room, but we don't need to do his full turn right now. So Catwoman. Let's think about this. How much movement does she need? She has evasive 2. So she needs 1 extra to move. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because she ignores 2. 5 total movement to get over there. She gets 3 for free. She'll spend the 2. That's cheaper than I thought. Let me just double check. She ignores 2 here, so it's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because there's only, yeah, she ignores those 2. So 5, she gets 3 for free. Yes. She's in here, and then she immediately takes 2 yellow dice of true damage. She took 2, which is not good. Is that straight? Oh, actually, no, it wouldn't come from there. It would come from her movement first. It comes from the sides before it comes from there. So it all comes down to her, essentially. She just has to go all in with 4. Needing 5 because she has the demolitionist skill or munitions expert, and she actually did it. That is 6 plus her munitions expert brings it up to 7. A 6 is required. That is gone. And with the planting of this bomb, Joker's funhouse, or not funhouse, Joker's carnival explodes. So that's a rare turn up for the books. The hero's actually winning, but as always, right down to the wire, the last possible second. There would have been an alternative. Batman could have paid 2 to move, and then his free movement, or sorry, we would need 1, 2, 3. We'd actually only need to spend 1 with his free movement for the turn, because he hadn't moved yet. And then he could have tried 3 orange dice plus his munition expert skill to get it done as well if Catwoman had failed. I'm just curious if it would have turned out. It most certainly would not have. He would have had 4, and he didn't have anything left for a reroll, so yes, it had to be Catwoman. So that was very, very lucky. Here's what else was in the deck here, just to see. There was a boxing glove gun, which adds an orange and circular strike, or no, sorry, range. You can attack adjacent tiles with it. Another wolf trap. Fireworks from the previous mission, which I still wanted to see and we didn't get to see it. Another wolf trap. And finally, shark repellent, which is a meme item and does nothing. So there you have it, that's what was in it. So next time we will be finally returning to the main scenario booklet. I've still got 4 cops which are based, just, you can maybe see them right there. They just need to be painted, and also Green Arrow, and then the next campaign mission from the main booklet can happen. We will still return to the funhouse, try a different modular map because there's one for Mad Hatter, but I think I need to paint up some extra civilians for that. And we still have at least 1 more Arkham Asylum mission we can do as well, so we're working our way through one of the additional booklets for Season 1, but we will go back to the main campaign next time, take on Black Mask and Crooked Cops and Clayface, and as Green Arrow, and someone else, Montoya and... ooh, Bullock maybe? I don't quite remember. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, thank you very much for watching, stay tuned for more in the future, and until then, ta-ta for now.